It's like walking, but it's a little off-putting at first because your
It's
feet,
like Heelys.
you know.
It's kind of.
So it's a lot like Heelys.
But Heelys has one wheel on the back, and you roll on that one wheel.
It's one of those things that's kind of like riding a bike. He'd say, all right, all the girls come by, and if you see a boy that you like, grab him by the hand and, go roll around, with them holding hands. So we kind of like stand there. It was super awkward. And as I'm telling you about it now, I'm just realizing how awkward it was. They don't do anything like that.
Fortnite's not cringe.
Yeah, it is.
How's it cringy?
It's a bunch of cringy, like low-life YouTubers play it. It has a massive competitive
that's the
skill.
YouTubers. That's not
low-life YouTubers.
Well, yeah, that includes you because for some reason
Also, you play
Fortnite
more than
YouTubers.
me.
We all played
No,
Fortnite.
I don't play Fortnite more than you.
No, you play you've played games longer than I have.
Yeah, but not cringy games.
Yep.
Holy, so we would have probably been like millionaires.
Oh, definitely could have retired off of that tiny. It was a stack like this tall. And who's your crush, Richard?
I don't have a crush.
I don't believe you.
Believe me.
Say it again. Look me in the eye.
I do not have a crush.
That's terrible.
In a world that often celebrates strength in silence, one man stands not just as a protector, but as a guide. Not just as a provider, but as a presence. This is for the single fathers, the quiet warriors, the bedtime story champions, the lunch-packing, heart-mending, never-quitting legends. Welcome to Eternal Fatherhood, the podcast where fatherhood isn't just a role, it's a legacy. Here we talk real moments, real struggles, and real victories. Because being a great single father isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, standing tall, and always choosing love. So to every dad on this path, breathe deep, lift your head, and embrace the journey. This is Eternal Fatherhood.
So welcome to Eternal Fatherhood number who knows what, but this is Colin's chance to speak.
All right.
Have a little conversation. How are you,
I'm good.
son? You good?
Yeah.
So try to look at me and get the microphone kind of in front of like your face. You can move it, look.
Oh.
Yeah, see?
All right. So like this.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
So how are you today, Colin?
I'm good.
Yeah? How are you, Richard?
Okay.
Yeah? It's a little frustrating getting all this stuff set up, that's for sure. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't figure out like how to get the D-pads working, whatever. Anyways, well, welcome to our show. Everything's recording, I think.
Yep.
I wanted to do this sooner, but I've been sick with a massive allergies for the past 2 weeks. I still sound a little nasally, so whatever. How are y'all?
I'm good.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, anything new going on this week?
Not really.
No.
Oh, I finished STAR testing.
How did that go?
Good.
Which STAR test did you take this week?
This week,
Yeah.
I took my math.
How did that go?
Good.
Why did it go good?
Because I had a good time doing it.
You had a good time doing it?
Like, I think I did good. I was confident. Because Miss Spalding, my teacher that I used to go to,
Yeah.
I was really good in her class, and she said I could easily get 100 on the STAR if I wanted.
I'm sure you could.
But
Do you think you got 100?
I don't know.
What do you think you got?
I don't know.
You think you
I
passed?
think I got, at least.
I think you did.
But
What
if I didn't, that means I don't get to do my electives.
Really?
Yeah, if you don't pass all your STARs, I'm pretty sure you get elective taken out.
Well, what would you do in that time if you didn't have the elective?
You'd get pulled by teachers to get reviewed, like math, and like get reviewed for the STAR next year.
Well, that kind of sucks, but I guess it's fair. I mean, if If you're not hitting your star, you can't do. I don't know. That's weird. It's probably different in middle school, right? Did you do your star testing this week?
Yeah, I did my math star this week.
How did that go?
It went okay. It was dead silent in the classroom, after and during the star test.
Is that bad?
No, it's not a bad thing. I just wanted to talk to my friends, but still, I had a good time on the star test, I guess. I think I did good. I didn't fail. I got above an 80 probably.
I'm sure you did.
And, I did. I finished it. I finished all my star tests, but I still have a final at the end of the year.
So why do they do finals plus star testing? Isn't that like the same thing?
I have no clue.
Finals is like when you have like a week with a bunch of tests, like a test week. It's like almost every single day you do a test.
Okay. And so we're in that test phase, and then the next couple weeks is like fun time where there's nothing really going on, right? And y'all are just kind of hanging out.
I'm pretty sure on Monday, in 2 weeks, is gonna be my field trip for choir.
Oh, and tell me about that. Where are you going?
I think we're going to main event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To do your choir singing, or just
No,
for fun?
after Vin, we're going to main event.
Or so we're doing the choir event, and then after the event of you singing, then we're going to go party at main event.
Yes.
Okay, well that sounds like fun. And do you have a last choir thing that you're doing?
I don't think so. We did have a field trip to an Astros game to sing the national anthem, but I don't feel like doing it.
Why?
Because, I don't want to spend like an hour waiting in line just to sing one song, the national anthem. It
sounds like fun. Why wouldn't you want to do that? You've been in choir
because
all
last
year.
time I went to a big stadium to watch a game, plus the tickets, you have to actually buy Astros tickets.
For you to be able to sing at it?
Yeah. Yeah, and she has the QR code to the site to buy them.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it's gonna be next week, 2 weeks from now.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have bought tickets.
Yeah, but the field trip isn't even next week. It's next week.
So we still have time.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I'm not sure. I'll think about it, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, I thought you were excited about the game.
Baseball?
Well, I mean, you get to go to the Astros, see the stadium. You've never been to a baseball stadium
I've been
before.
to a baseball stadium.
Yeah.
For my
Yeah.
field trip
that's
last
right.
year,
Yeah, me
I went
too.
to the Astros Stadium.
Well, I had a field trip going to the
Scoot the
Astros
mic a little
Stadium.
closer to your face. No, you're doing good. Just pull it forward just a little
And
bit.
this Friday coming up, it's gonna be a field trip, and then the day after my birthday party, and then the day after that day, it's gonna be my real birthday.
You say you're having a birthday party?
Yeah.
How old are you going to be?
11.
11?
11.
Wow. You're getting big, bro.
Yeah.
And where's your birthday party going to be?
The roller skating ring.
You're talking to the mic.
I was gonna bring. It's gonna be at the roller skating ring.
There you go. I think you're better without the pillow.
It's gonna be at a roller skating ring.
And have you ever roller skated before?
Nope.
What do you think that's going to be like?
I think fun.
You think you guys are going to fall around on your butts?
If I fall, I don't really care since it's
Probably.
not concrete.
It's not on concrete. It's like a wooden roller skate.
As
floor.
long as it's not concrete, I'm
No,
fine.
it's not on concrete. It's inside.
I know.
Y'all are so silly. I can't wait to see you on roller skates. I have a feeling you're going to be like a cat thrown on an ice sheet. You're just going to freeze. It's like walking, but it's a little off-putting at first because your
It's
feet,
like Heelys. It's kind of.
So it's a lot like Heelys.
But Heelys has one wheel on the back, and you roll on that one wheel.
It's one of those things that's kind of like riding a bike, which you haven't done. Well, you kind of.
But it's easier.
It is easier.
Way easier.
Some people find roller skating, like the first time I put on roller skates, I just started going. I had a really wide stance, meaning my feet were spread really wide. You have to learn to cross over with one foot to the other while you're turning. And you're just going around in a circle with everyone else. And we'll get a chance because we're going to Olivia's birthday party tomorrow, actually, at the same roller skating rink that we're going to be going to, Colin. So,
Oh, you didn't tell us that we were going to her. No, you didn't.
yeah, Master's going to be there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's his sister.
all right.
Yeah, so we'll get a chance to practice, a practice run.
Yeah, and if I fall, then I'll just do it next time, and I won't fall most
Well,
of the time. Most
You,
basic.
you'll probably fall a few times, but I mean, falling while you're roller skating is not like falling while you're.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna
Yeah.
be wearing pants, so like if I do fall, I can just slide down.
There's a way to fall, and it's like I said, it's not on concrete. It's like
If it
a
was
wooden
ice skating,
surface.
it'd be way worse since ice skating is dangerous since they cut off fingers.
You see that mostly in movies. Ice skating is much harder because the skates that they provide don't have any ankle support, so it's hard to keep yourself upright. There's only one place to ice skate here in Houston, and that's the Galleria. And they don't give you good skates, they give you crappy ones, like I was saying, so they don't support your ankle. And falling on ice is more painful because it's cold, and somehow it's harder. But the whole thing about chopping off your fingers, yeah, that might have happened once somewhere, but it's very rare. Ice skates, unless they're
Well,
like,
like not chop off your finger, but like cut your finger.
you could, I mean, but I mean, rollers, everything, if you're moving, you could hurt yourself. You just have to be careful.
Yeah.
But roller skating's it's a fun thing. It's it's been 30 years since I've put on a pair of roller skates.
And it's only been
Bruh.
10.
You're old.
It's only been 10 years since I've worn them.
It was actually, yeah, I was telling you that. So, Starlight Roller Skating Rink on Derry Ashford and Cook Road. Yes, that was the last time I was roller skating when I was like 12 years old. And it was where I remember as a child, it was the first time they do this skit where they'd be like, all right, they'd be on a microphone, playing music. It's dark. There's a bunch of lights and stuff. It's like a Friday
Just like
night.
the altitude trampoline
Yeah.
part, like at night, and then it would play the disco.
Exactly.
And turn it on, and it would like make lights everywhere.
Yep. So we'd do that, and then they'd say, all right, now all the boys that are, interested in girls, they go stand up against the wall. So all of us boys would go stand up against like the wall. And yeah, I know, this is the roller rink, right? And
Yeah.
then he'd say, all right, all the girls come by, and if you see a boy that you like, grab him by the hand and, go roll around, with them holding hands. So we'd kind of like
That's
stand there.
awkward.
It was super awkward. And as I'm telling you about it now, I'm just realizing how awkward it was. They don't do anything like that at school, probably.
Now, would they do it at this roller skating? Maybe.
I don't think so. I think that was a 30 years ago kind of thing.
Are we going to the same one that you went into?
No, I don't know if that one still exists.
Back in your day.
Hey, there's a perfect time. Go onto Google and type in Starlight Roller Skate Rink. No, you got it. Just not on YouTube.
Oh, right. My bad.
It's on the bottom right here. Like, oh yeah, you got it. So this place had been open forever.
It still is.
Is it still there? What's it say?
It's in Maryland.
Okay, type in Houston.
Texas.
Holy smokes, I cannot type.
Right there.
Right
Right there.
Hit it. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, close that screen.
Well, at least we know it's still open.
Close all that out. Close that because it's popping up on the screen. So, I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. So, yeah, it was like a chance for kids to socialize, You got to be around your friends. There was some video games. They had like a little eating area where you'd have nachos.
Oh, can we
and
eat at my
Coke.
birthday
Yeah,
party?
we're going to have pizza and soda and cake, the usual.
Yeah.
Wait,
Stuff.
what kind of cake?
The kind of cake that you put in your mouth. What kind of cake do you eat?
I like cookie cake.
Oh, and at the birthday party, we're gonna eat a really special cake. It's ice cream and So like at the birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
it's
Talking
gonna
to the
be-
mic. Here, scoot over a little bit.
Oh, it's gonna be like first layer cake and then the second layer ice cream.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and
That
then
sounds awesome.
yeah, and it's gonna be like I think this big. I
Gonna
don't
be
know how
huge.
wide.
Did you and your mom picked it out?
Yeah.
What did she?
It's strawberry cheesecake flavor ice cream.
Ooh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
It'll
So.
be tricky timing because we'll have to get the ice cream to the skate rink before it melts.
Yep.
Or you could just bring a nice, cool freezer.
Bring a freezer, like a little backpack freezer?
Yeah, no, we can bring that, you know that red freezer that we have? We can bring that if we want to.
Excuse me.
But I'm pretty sure Mom's going to bring the cake.
She is. She'll have to time it right. Well, on that note, why don't you pull up on the D-pad. The right side, top right, hit that one.
Secrets, stories, and stuff they definitely haven't told Dad yet.
Uh-oh.
It's time for Kid Confessions. Okay, don't get mad. The boys are spilling the tea on the things they've been holding in. The funny, the weird, and the slightly suspicious. It wasn't technically broken when I left it.
I've heard that before.
Don't worry, no grounding allowed. Probably.
All right, so Kid Confessions. What do you have to confess, Colin?
I don't think there is anything to confess.
No, you haven't done anything?
No, not that
Anything?
I know of.
Nothing that I don't know about?
Oh, I have something.
What is it?
So,
You probably won't get grounded.
whenever me and Max were playing,
Yeah.
I killed him and then I left the server and he started crying.
Wow. Don't do that. You gotta be nicer
I was
to your
trolling.
brother.
All right.
Y'all are best friends.
It was like 2 months ago. Though,
That's
so.
a good kid confession, though. Did you give him a hug and make up
I
for it
said
since?
I said sorry.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, good job.
Boring.
You're a good big brother. What's your confession, Richard?
It's not really like a one-time confession. I do it sometimes
Uh-oh.
during the weekends.
Oh, no.
You know,
This
like
is a
how,
kid show, you know that,
like when
right?
you like go upstairs and just go to sleep, and I'm like down here just doing whatever.
You secretly bring your phone.
No, I just get some lemonade from the fridge and like get a cup or two.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's delicious.
I'll have to lock up that lemonade, bro. I know you like to sneak your phone and just like scroll through TikTok under a little blanket while you're not sleeping.
Yeah, I've seen him do it like 80 times.
Are you sure?
80.
No, that's just a guess. Sometimes on the weekends, I see him on his phone just watching YouTube on like down here, like just holding it.
All right. Well, I don't have any
Yes, you do.
confessions, I don't believe.
Are you sure? Come on, spit it out.
I don't really have
Spit the
anything to
beans.
confess. I kind of tell everyone everything that I'm thinking in real time. I should shut up more, but I just don't.
All right.
All right. Next bumper. Hit it.
He's been around the block. He's seen some things. And he
you.
still can't figure out TikTok. It's time for Ask the Old Man. No question is too weird. No topic is off limits. Brace yourself, because the boys are coming in hot. Let the interrogation begin.
All right. There you go. Good job. Good job, Richard. Look at you. Mix master over here. So, what do you guys got?
Wait, what?
So we just asked you a question.
Ask me a question. Ask the old man. Any question. Anything, any weird thing you want to know about.
Have you ever?
Well, okay, that's fine. Yeah, however what? Nothing. This is a
Have you-
kid show.
Have you ever?
So, you know.
Have you ever ate in the middle of the night when you were not meant to?
Oh, well, you already know the answer to that.
Oh.
So, yes. You're asking me if I've ever eaten in the middle of the night. I do have a problem not sleeping, and I do wake up and start eating everything, which is why I'm a little more pudgy than I'd like to be and a little less jacked than I'd like to be recently. I don't know. I'm a weird, like, midnight gremlin. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I didn't always do it. I used to just sleep when I went to bed. Now I sleep for like an hour, wake up, don't remember I did it, come downstairs, eat like 5 different things, sometimes prepare a meal. Sometimes I'll scour the house for
Oh
candy.
yeah, I saw you this one time, like at least like a couple weeks ago. I woke up in the middle of the night to go get some water, and I saw you just microwaving something, and then I went back to bed without you noticing.
Why didn't you get your water?
I was too scared.
What would I do? You can always get water. Well, it's a bad habit. I should weigh 500 pounds, but I don't. So, what's your question? Ask me something.
How did you get all this set up? How?
Oh, I wasted a bunch of money and time
Oh boy.
to, set it up so I could talk to my kids,
Oh, how
which I could
cool.
do anyways.
One day I want to be a streamer, stream.
You'd be a great streamer. You'd be a great, Twitch streamer because you get so angry.
What?
So what other question?
your buns at
What other
games?
question you got?
What she need?
Stop.
I don't think I have any more questions.
Excuse me.
Maybe. No, I'm out of ideas. Wait, how'd you get all the posters over here set up?
The posters? That's like a real question.
I don't know.
Like a quart?
Some question you want to know about me.
Seen any good muggings lately, bro?
Seen any good muggings? Where did we hear that from? That was like a New York City statement somewhere.
Yeah.
Heard somebody joke. No, I haven't seen a good mugging recently. I don't know what a good mugging is. I've seen some muggings in general. I tried to intervene. Didn't go well, but I tried.
How?
Mugging. Do you know what a mugging is?
It's like a robbery, in the middle of the day or night.
Yeah, it's a robbery. It's when
Yeah.
someone just walks up to you and points a gun or a knife and says, "Get me all your stuff."
Yeah.
So no, I haven't seen any muggings.
Dad, can I tell one of my can I say another confession real quick?
Yeah.
Whenever Richard was asleep one night, I farted in his face.
No, bro.
And then I dragged him through the ground and slammed him repeatedly.
No, he didn't notice it.
You just smelled it.
He didn't even know. He didn't even know until now.
No.
And you're not gonna do nothing about it.
Colin, I will literally end you.
You're weak.
You're gonna embarrass me in
You're
front of
weak.
the one viewer watching this podcast. The whole one viewer.
The whole one viewer. Could be the whole world. I mean,
No, that's not possible.
well, they could.
8 billion people.
It's possible.
That means we'd
I
be
mean,
millionaires.
once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. All right. So, no other questions to ask the old man? Not a thing?
No.
Not much.
Not about style?
You tell
or-
us most of his stuff.
No.
Except
No?
for.
Well, where do you get all your tight shirts from?
I got all my tight shirts from the Under Armour store.
Yeah, how do you know we're tight though?
Size small.
Yeah, how
They're
do you
not
know
as
they're
tight
all
recently because I haven't been working out. I've been spending time figuring out how to podcast.
Nerd.
I know. Next bumper, please. What?
Have
What?
you ever rage quitted?
Oh.
Rage quitted?
Yes.
In games?
Yes.
Not like you guys do. You guys get mad and scream and throw things.
Me, I don't do that. No.
I get mad. I rage quit. I will. No, not a rage quit. All right, hit it.
Sometimes little hearts carry the heaviest stuff.
They do.
From frustration to joy, from tears to triumphs, it's time to check in with the realest part of growing up. This is Big Feelings, Little People. Because every feeling matters, and these boys are learning how to feel it, speak it, and grow through it.
All right. Well, isn't that gentle? So, what are some big feelings you're having, Colin? What are you feeling?
Madness.
Madness? Like you're insane?
Rage.
Rage at
On
what?
games.
You feeling some game rage? You know, all of us are aware of your game rage. We do enjoy it. I do question my parenting sometime of whether I should walk up there and address what you're saying. But here's the thing. When you're saying you're going to kill someone in a game, like I'm going to kill you in a game, that's normal. But I can't tell if you're telling them you're going to kill them in the game or you just want to kill them in general.
Yo. Dad, bro.
What? You got to talk into the mic, bro.
That's an outrage, bruh. That ain't how
Pull
it works.
the mic closer. How does it work, bruh? Why don't you tell me, bruh?
Usually, not that I have experience, but whenever you want to say that, but you would just type in the chat
Stop clicking it.
an acronym for kill yourself or something like that.
An acronym for kill yourself?
Yeah, KYS.
Yes.
Yeah.
KYS is kill yourself.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
So that's a real thing that y'all do. KYS?
No,
Well, not what I do.
I don't
No, I'm
type
not.
that.
I'm not
You know,
judging.
I don't
don't give me
type
that
that.
false allegations over here.
Dad, I
I
don't
said
type that.
not that I have
I don't type
experience.
that.
I don't. It's a. I mean,
I want to get banned for
People
other
type that
things.
at me when I whoop on them.
kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know, there's kids that have gotten arrested for bullying other kids, and the kid eventually did hurt themselves, and there comes some legal things. So, but doesn't everyone online just constantly talk smack to each other?
Yeah, it happens
Yeah,
every day.
specifically on competitive games that are try-hardy and cringy and only 9-year-olds play.
Like what? You were 9.
Yeah, you were 9. You're playing cringe
Yeah,
stuff.
I was 9, firstly. Secondly, I don't play cringy stuff. Colin plays Fortnite,
Fortnite's not
Rivals.
cringe.
Yeah, it is.
How's
How
it
is-
cringy?
how
It's a
is it
bunch
cringe?
bunch of cringy, like, low-life YouTubers play it. It has a massive
Yeah, that's
competitive
the
skill
YouTubers.
gap.
That's not
Low life
me.
YouTubers.
Well, yeah, that includes you because for some reason
Also, you play more
Fortnite
than me.
YouTubers...
We all played
No, I don't.
Fortnite. We
You're
I
love
don't play
older than
Fortnite
me.
more than
No,
you.
you play you've played games longer than I have.
Yeah, but not cringy games.
Okay, let's not.
cringy
Let's not. No one wants to hear us bicker.
How?
So, when you say cringy games, you
He doesn't
mean
even
what
know
kind of games?
I just mean games that like influence like young people to get angry or like give like insults that everybody gives and be like, yeah.
Well, you know, with you, I get a notification from Roblox. I'd say twice a week that you've been temporarily banned.
Yeah, because he yaps.
Well, he says, "What the fudge? Fudge, like the stuff that you eat. Fudge. I'm not saying the other word, fudge." But he says it so well. Is that why they're trying to ban you? Because you're
I
saying
don't
what
say
the
on
fudge?
VC. I don't say on VC.
Are you
I
sure?
hear you say it all the time, bro.
Yeah,
I
It's
say
just fudge. You're allowed to say fudge.
I don't. I type it in chat too sometimes.
You type in fudge in chat.
Yeah, and like people say frick. Oh, in this one game,
Frick.
I
What's another word? Fudge, frick, and what else?
crack.
What?
What the crack?
What the crap?
What the crap? Yes, that's what.
Crap's not a bad word.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
What the f?
I mean, that's just a
abbreviation.
letter, but it, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, they be typing fu.
those are two letters.
2 letters. Yeah, but like if you put them together, the acronym,
You get banned for that?
you could.
Is it just if someone complains at all?
Yeah, hackers don't normally get banned.
Because they're just hacking. They can just get it.
If they're
on their
hacking
account.
games, then they don't normally get banned, unless they get reported to the Discord or the Roblox bans them.
Do you go on Discord?
Yeah, sometimes.
What about you? You don't really talk to anyone at games. You need to.
Real.
Yeah, I don't have any friends online. I just
Why not?
talk to my real friends, like, you know, at school.
Oh, well, that's good too. You can have friends online though too.
Yeah, I know, but I don't find friends online that often. And plus, I could just get my friends from, like, the actual real life and, like, tell them to play with me in the game.
Do you?
Yeah, well,
I do.
not really, but still.
Not really.
I have
you
my
don't.
friend Aiden added. I have my
You do?
friend Elena added. I have a bunch more. I have my other friend. There's 2 Aidens. I have another friend named Aiden added, and I also have I also have my friend Alex added.
Nice. Eventually, y'all are gonna all have your own Facebook pages. You know.
I don't want to go into Facebook.
Well, it's social media. You're gonna have some kind. All of your friends are gonna have it.
I'm just going to keep on sticking with
You're
YouTube
gonna You're gonna stay off the grid.
off the grid.
Dad, you don't stay off the grid.
I have an
No,
Instagram.
he's on the grid. Instagram,
Josh
Facebook,
Jordan
TikTok,
911. Yeah, they're all there.
the whole package.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't try to find me. You'll hear something inappropriate. All right, next bumper. Do you remember which one?
Controllers charged.
Uh-oh, gaming
Headsets
time.
on. Trash talk incoming.
Level up.
It's time for We Love Gaming. From epic wins to hilarious fails, and all the weird, wild, wonderful players they meet online.
Wait, are you even old enough to play this?
It's not just games, it's a whole world. And the boys are here to tell you all about it. Let's game.
I guess I could have been more creative with the title of that bumper. What's game? but I wasn't feeling creative that day.
All right.
So we were already kind of talking about games. What games are you into right now, Coco?
Oh, sports games right now.
Which games are you playing?
Basketball Legends, Blue Lock Rivals, and Football Fusion.
Football Fusion. What was the other two?
Basketball Legends and Blue Lock Rivals.
Oh, I didn't know you were playing all those.
Blue Lock is based off a soccer anime, but you hate animes.
But
for
it's
no
I
good.
reason,
don't hate
so-
animes.
Then why do you never let
introduced
us
y'all to
watch them?
animes? Because they're too colorful and y'all's eyeballs
They're
like are
too
popping out of your
colorful.
head like before you go to bed. Y'all are like all amped up. You know?
Yeah, so how about we like watch it on nights that we don't really go to sleep?
I
Well,
mean,
at least us.
we've run through almost every anime out
That
there.
a ton
No, we
of
haven't.
animes have came out that are
Sakamoto
peak.
You gotta talk to the mic.
Sakamoto Days, Solo Leveling, Dragon Ball Z we've never seen, Dragon Ball Super we've never seen.
Okay, so here's the thing about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, One Piece, also we've also
One
not
Piece
seen.
has 1,000
Jujutsu
episodes.
Kaisen.
We watched a lot of them. The thing about
Naruto.
most of them now is every anime's got some like mature audiences only like scene that I have to deal with. You know,
No,
like
no,
skip
not
through.
Solo Leveling. It's goated.
It seems like, dude, every one. If you go onto Netflix and pull up animes, they all say MA. Even some of the cutest ones, like
What's
what was the
MA?
one?
What's MA
Mature
mean?
audiences. It means adults only because it has content that's not for children. But what's the one that we were watching? Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
that-
they can be super cute and happy and squeaky, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, whoa.
And also Sword Anime Online.
That one had some
That one.
very concerning scenes.
Yeah.
They all did. They all have scenes like.
Well, except for the new ones that I'm gonna suggest to you right now, like
Okay.
Solo Leveling or
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I don't know.
It's good.
No.
Pull the mic closer to you.
Jujutsu Kaisen's also one.
Yeah,
There you
but
go. Keep the mic
I like
next to your
Solo
mouth.
Leveling because it has really good animation.
Dragon Ball Z is one of the most famous anime right now.
Well, Dragon Ball Z is good in its own way, but here's the thing: it's really dated.
Well, except for Dragon Ball
Trying to
Beyond.
sit down
It was
and watch
made
an
in-
episode of Dragon Ball Z. It feels like you're watching a 30-minute. It feels like you're watching a 5-minute episode that's drug out into 30 minutes. So just like looking real hard at each other with speed lines and like.
Well, except for
You know.
Dragon Ball Ziyama, it just came out. There are like a couple episodes, maybe like 2 seasons.
It's,
Yeah, but the main character is Goku.
There's too many good shows. There's too many good shows now.
Breaking Bad's
We can't-
nowhere.
What do you mean
near.
too many good shows?
There's too many good shows. There's
If
too
you
many to
have-
keep
if
up
you
with,
have
man.
a large amount of good shows, then that means you have a vast amount of option. And if I
That's-
could, and if
yeah.
I just suggest you one, then you could just watch that one.
What do you suggest?
Solo Leveling.
Solo Leveling's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Well,
or
maybe
Prime,
we'll try it.
Or
It's
Disney.
goated, Dad.
Maybe we'll try it. So we're talking about gaming here.
You
What
have to
games?
download
Hold
it.
on. What games have you been into?
Marvel Rivals.
What's that like?
He's
Oh, it's
buns.
just a bunch of Marvel characters fighting against each other. My favorite is The Thing.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Yeah,
I'm better
'cause,
than him.
He's just Hulk, but without the whole transforming thing.
And he's ugly, kind of.
Well,
Than like
Yeah.
He has a
yellow.
skin for him, Richard.
I guess so.
Yeah. And what about, you said the games you were playing was football, soccer, and what else?
Wait.
Basketball.
Okay.
Hold it, Dad, time out.
Oh,
I have
and
another
I've-
game. It's called Subway Mayhem. It's on Roblox.
Yeah.
I don't really like Roblox now, but some games are good. But it's I like it because you can just play it on the fly. It's just about beating people up and doing all the good moves and blocking.
Beat people on
yeah, it's
you
a
beat
fighting
people on the
game.
subway?
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's like 3 maps. There's one like on a platform where it can like lose gravity for a bit.
Yeah.
There's one on a moving train, and there's one on. There's one like inside of an actual subway with like trains passing by, and you can like throw people on the tracks, and then the trains come by.
Have you been throwing people on the tracks?
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, wait, can I say 2 more games I've played?
Yeah, just talking to the mic.
So, I've also played Project Demo.
What's that?
It's like an
Project
invincible.
Power.
Yeah, and there's a demo in it. And it's like an invincible game where you can kill people, you can auto lock onto people, you can grab people, you can smash them into buildings. Oh, you can also throw them out the map.
Oh,
into the
I
void.
think I was watching that because Richard was playing that too.
I knew it before him.
No, I knew it before you.
The day,
So-
Like
the
the
hour it came out, I played it.
the 30 minutes in, I figured it out. Like a video like just came out like a second ago, and I like watched it, and then like a couple minutes later, I got onto it.
I see. So they made that game
I
just
already have
because
like
of
200 kills on it.
the scene of
I have
Invincible,
300.
right?
Huh?
They made that.
Yeah, Invincible, like the na 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 na.
I know, but
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying they made the little Roblox game from the Conquest scene where he's punching each other through buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and like hitting them with combos and,
and
all that.
okay.
And I'm very good
looked,
at it.
It looked kind of fun. It looked a little.
I'm better at combos than
incomplete.
anyone here.
I'll wallop you in that game.
No, you wouldn't.
I'll absolutely demolish you. I'll like slam you
And
through
I have
like
the best
a tall
combo
building.
inside this one game called The Strongest Battlegrounds.
Oh boy, Colin, the try hard game, the cringiest of cringes games kind of game.
It's not cringy. It's actually hard to play.
Are
You have to learn. Yes, you have to learn some pretty hard stuff. Like
Yeah, exactly. Why
you
is
need
it
to learn how to
try-hardy?
flick your mouse, like flick.
Flick at your mouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like-
why it's
What
so
is that?
try hardy, and that's also why so many cringe people play it because they're interested in
No one's
having the
no
most
almost no
challenge.
YouTubers that play TSB are even good.
Are you
TSB.
sure?
What's
Yeah.
TSB?
TSB is The Strongest Battlegrounds.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
strongest-
shortened. It's just shortened.
abbreviations.
The strongest battleground.
Yeah,
Abbreviation.
That's a
TSB.
Roblox game.
Yep. Oh, and
Seems like Roblox is still like the number one game.
I have one more
y'all
game. It's
play.
called Murder Mystery. I've been grinding on it.
Is it a Roblox game?
Yep, and it's killing people with knives and guns.
Colin, I think you're missing the whole point of it. It's that like it's a detective kind of thing.
Murder mystery.
Yeah.
Well, murder mystery is like there was a movie, a
Yeah.
game called Clue, where
There's
you try
like
to figure
a
out who done it.
sheriff. There's a sheriff who has a revolver who could shoot the murderer. There's a murderer who can like kill people around
That's just
the
like-
map.
that's
And
just
then
like
there's
Clue.
an innocent who could pick up the revolver when the sheriff dies. Mainly just has to run and hide.
Yeah, and then that if that innocent kills the murderer, because the
They
sheriff
win.
dies, that makes them a hero and they win.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out.
All right, Dad.
What else you got in gaming, brah?
Oh, I
I'm
What?
pretty.
Red Dead.
Yeah, Red Dead, obviously. I love Red Dead. It's one of the best games ever. I hope they come out with Red Dead Redemption 3. It's goated.
yeah.
And I really like the storyline, the graphics, everything about it, really. Especially the Deadeye. And I can't wait to get on my PC because all the cool mods you can add, like having a dog as a pet that can attack like outlaws and
Oh, really?
like multiple outlaw camps, customizable guns with more things added to it, more clothing items,
Oh.
Durangos, things like that.
That sounds
I
like
have,
fun.
I have
That
one more
is
game.
fun.
It's called Dead Reels.
Oh, what's it about?
It's not even cringe.
I know
What's it
it's
about?
not cringe, but everyone
Let-
plays
let-
it.
What is it? Tell us about it.
So it's like a Dusty Trip, and a Dusty Trip's like a game where you try getting far out into the like world. So it's basically where you have a train and you try reaching it to the end when you have guns and you can attack werewolves and you can also attack wolves, zombies, and also there's a boss at the end called Nikola Tesla.
Nikolai Tesla.
Yeah, Nikolai Tesla.
I wonder why they gave him the
And he has
boss
like
that
an
name.
electric gun and
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. Electric.
and he's the powerfulest boss in the game.
Interesting.
Wait, what about the Easter Bunny?
The Easter Bunny's not that hard to beat, actually. It's like fighting 3 or 4 werewolves.
At the same time,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you play that game. I thought you were mostly just still playing Fortnite.
I don't really like Fortnite anymore.
Are you sure?
I mean, we used to love Fortnite together. We all used to play. Remember? That's how we
Yeah,
started
until
Fortnite
Colin
Fridays.
and Zach went into the try-hardy zone and like crashed out every
They
day.
did go a little try hard.
And I also just was getting into other games that weren't Fortnite, especially because a lot more a cringer, younger audience was getting into it that was just
Oh.
blabbering. Ahem.
This guy doesn't play Fortnite anymore, but he's pretty famous. His name is
Who?
Booga.
His name's Booga. What
Yeah,
is
he won $4 million from
Wow.
Fortnite.
By having no life. And
No,
Well,
it was like
You know.
it was chapter
G
1,
Fuel and
season
all.
8, and season 8 was at least like it was like at least a year after the game came out. No, 2 years or
Had
1
to be
year.
like 2 years.
2 years to 1 year.
I used to really look
We
forward
started
to
in
that
chapter
game.
2.
Yeah.
We started in chapter 2, I remember.
We used to have a really good time, and then it just became cumbersome. I don't know.
We started getting into new games. We didn't really like it.
I guess that's what it was, and then we weren't as good at it together.
Yeah,
know?
only me and Zach were the good ones.
Yeah, because y'all like guys were try-hardy, sweating and raging and smashing your computers and
They practice.
doing all that.
No.
Yeah, and like getting all the special guides, like advanced special hieroglyphic.
Yeah. Well, you guys
tutorial.
went to ranked, which I understand. I mean, ranked is the next level.
The try-hards.
And what about you learned a new game called Magic the Gathering Arena?
Yeah, I have.
What's your favorite deck?
It's one I don't have.
What is it?
Omniscient. I'm just kidding. Not Omniscient. It's called what's it called? The one with the Jeskai one that's like white.
Jeskai
red.
Convoke?
Yes, that one. I saw you play and it's really like it looks fun to use.
It can be fun. So we're talking about a game called
But
Magic
my
the Gathering.
favorite one is Catch Most Roots.
That one can be fun to play.
that?
It's a stop. Don't mess with that because it's making sound. So Magic the Gathering is a card game. In essence, it's
Oh, it's a deck.
well, yeah, there are decks, but I mean, it's poker with pictures and more sophisticated math.
Yeah, it looks
in
better than
essence.
Pokemon
It does.
by a lot. Like it has really good pictures, graphics.
Well, it was every card game, every collectible card game that's out there was all based on Magic the Gathering. It was the first. It was the only outside of poker and Uno. I mean, unless there's some other card game y'all can think of, I can't think of anything else.
Poker was pretty close to coming out during like the time of Magic. It was like at least like
Poker's been around for like 1,000 years or something. I don't know.
That's longer than Magic,
Many
then.
hundreds at least. I actually don't know. Hey Google, when was poker invented?
On the website parletgames.uk, they say, original poker, a game in which 4 players received 5 cards each from a 20-card pack
1810.
and vied as to who held the best hand, evidently originated in the New
Okay, I
Orleans
think you're
sometime
close
between
now.
1810 and 1825. Its gaming milieu was that of French-speaking maritime gambling saloons, especially those of the Mississippi steamers.
Interesting.
and poker's played
Hey.
a lot in Los Angeles because that's where casinos are at and that's where we make money. Like,
Wait, what about
bank.
Las Vegas?
Well,
Las Vegas.
That's what he meant. Was Las Vegas. So it's only a couple hundred years old. That's.
No.
I would not have
That's
guessed
200
that.
years.
I would have guessed that poker had been around, and before. Okay, so before 200 years ago, there were no card games.
Well, I'm pretty sure they made up card games that historians couldn't figure out.
No, you
But
know about
poker's
it.
the only one that's still like a
That's
thing.
heavily played. Let's try. Hey
Wait, no,
Google,
I-
what was the first card game?
On the website Gamarin.com, they say, it is widely considered that playing cards originated in China in the form of a game called Yeji Ji,
Okay, hold
which
on.
translates to the Game of Leaves between 618 and 907 during the Tang Dynasty.
You learn something new every day. What did it call? The Game of Leaves?
He's searching it up right now. If
You
look
searching up
behind
the
you.
Game of Leaves? That's a trip.
Cornofil.
Cornofel?
Yeah, and it came out in 1426
Holy, that's old.
in Germany.
German sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein. Interesting. Well, that's something that I never knew
oh.
to know. What?
oh,
There's-
crap.
There's way older ones actually.
Like
now.
what?
Look,
There's Mancala from 3000 BC.
Okay, and how was that? What other information is having there? I'm too blind to see it.
Let me see. What was the first card game? Game of Leaves is the first one. 700 AD. Oh,
You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to put this display over there so we can see what you're looking at too. We'll just split it next time. Well, that's really interesting. Now I wanna play those games. I wonder if they're available.
all right, Dad.
the only one that's available.
Hold on. Stop. Only one that's what?
That's available is probably Magic. That's been the longest available on poker.
Magic the Gathering was invented by Richard Garfield, and it was like the late 70s, but it took him like 20 years to find someone to buy it. And Magic the Gathering makes like billions of dollars
That
a
means it
year.
was made in 1950-ish.
No, Richard Garfield made it in the late 70s.
Oh.
He sold it to Wizards of the Coast, who finally like made the game in the early 90s for $1 million. Can you
Yeah.
look that up? Type in Richard Garfield sold Magic the Gathering for how much?
And also,
So-
I remember this. You told me about this a long time ago. You had like a card called a Black Lotus. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And you sold them for like $100. Now they're ending up for like $500,000.
Over 100 million.
No, the Black Lotus, the highest selling Black
Oh
Lotus.
yeah, so about 125 million.
The highest what?
That's what Richard Garfield sold it for. The company.
Yep.
He sold it for 125 million.
Yep.
That's what it says.
Yep. Look at the bottom.
Wait, Dad, what were you saying about how much the highest Black
Hold on,
Lotus?
let me
has
read
been
this
sold
out
for?
loud. So, Richard Garfield sold his stake in Wizards of the Coast, which published Magic the Gathering, for over $100 million when Hasbro purchased the company in 2000. Additionally, he received 25% of the company's stock. Wow, that's a huge chunk. And annual salary, which grew to $250,000 over 7 years. In total, Garfield's income from 125 million. Okay, well, that's a lot better than the 1 million that the urban legend that he allegedly sold it for.
How much is a Black Lotus for that you said the highest it could go?
Black Lotus, I was at the pre-release parties at Comic-Cons here in Houston, and they were handing out packs of Magic the Gathering Alpha, which now to get an unopened pack would cost you around like probably $7,000 for one pack, and they were handing them out for free. I had a stack of 33 Black Lotuses at the time, and I sold them for about $100 a piece. I paid for less than $2 a piece, so I just felt like I was making a killing. Currently, there was one that was signed. It was a 9.5 that sold for $500,000, and typically one in any condition at all, could be almost torn, go between $10,000 and $100,000 each.
Holy, so we would have probably been like millionaires.
Oh, definitely could have retired off of that tiny. It was a stack like this tall, 33. I had 33 Black Lotuses.
Wow.
I know it was.
How much do Black Lotuses sell for like now, like in perfect condition, like
That's what
10?
I was just telling you, about $100,000
All right, Dad.
or more. Well, you want to hit the next bumper? You tired of this segment? Let's hit it.
Lockers slammed, pencils snapped, and chaos in the cafeteria. You never know what's gonna happen when the bell rings. It's time for School Chronicles. The drama, the jokes, the questionable lunches. Our boys break down everything that went down this week at school. Buckle up. School just got interesting.
All right, I'm kind of interested in this subject. Because I actually I'll start first with my story. So I had a friend, Masters, I shouldn't be saying names, your friend's mother I'm friends with, and she called me up the other day and was like, hey, did you know that a kid, and I will leave his name out, brought a gun to school today? And I was like, no. And she explained what happened. There was a kid who, Colin, don't say his name, and I don't know, allegedly there was some beef with some other kid, or he was trying to brag. In essence, he said he was going to bring a gun to school. He ended up bringing a BB gun to school. But whether you bring a BB gun or a real gun, that kid got expelled, and I'm sure his parents are dealing with the police and a bunch of other explanations they'd have to make. And I'm just like, is this just a Texas thing? No, because it happens in other parts of the country, but I'm so tired of it. What is the deal? Maybe y'all can tell me. Why do kids even talk about bringing guns to school?
It's kind
I
of
don't
dumb.
know.
Like, you can talk about a gun, but like talking about bringing
Maybe
one is really dumb.
There are kids that do that?
Some kids can talk about guns, like if their parents have any. I wouldn't. I'd never have. But people can talk about like having guns or anything.
Well, I mean,
One of my friends had a friend that has a gun, that had a real gun, like a gun as a kid.
well, I mean, maybe his dad let him shoot it. That's legal, but like when we play games all the time where we have guns, so it's not that weird to be talking about guns, because even as you're familiar with what an M16 is, or an AK-47, or all those, because we
I know
all
a
play
lot of
Call of
guns.
Duty,
Yeah, and also Fortnite has a
and
bunch of real
Fortnite
guns.
and every gun,
Yeah,
right?
the tryhard
Like a
game.
submachine gun, that's a real gun inside
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah, the tryhard game. Yeah.
So why I don't get it. What happened in school that's interesting? What weird thing? What did some weird kid do this week? All right, we'll go to Colin. What happened in school that was weird this week?
This week?
Yeah.
Last week we got football banned, but this week we still played it.
You got football banned? Why?
Because so we were playing football, right? And my friend Landon, he was about to catch the ball like midair, and this kid named King just pushed him so hard, and he just fell to the ground on the mulch.
Ooh. Was he okay?
He got sent flying. Yeah, he's like a big one. He's like a boulder, like this big.
No, he's a big kid.
Yeah, he's huge. But he can catch. He's really good at football.
Yeah, but he probably falls pretty hard because he's big. It probably hurts. Bigger you are, the harder you fall.
But the kid King, he's like smaller than me and pretty like skinny-ish.
Yeah.
He's good at football too.
Okay.
Like
Master. Wait, no, Dad.
Don't cut him off. What you were saying? He's good at football and what?
he's good at football. He's caught like a bunch of interceptions, but our quarterback's really bad since this season he's thrown like 20 pick sixes and like 80 interceptions.
Oh, you have the same quarterback every day?
Yeah, he's really bad. He's not even good.
Maybe I can pull up to the school and like cook.
So what about you?
I think I have a story now.
Just put the
So
microphone to your face.
one of my teachers has a school pet.
What?
It's like a chameleon or something.
Okay, a chameleon.
So sometimes we just like pet it or feed it, but on rare occasions we let it out of its like little area and just wander around on the tables, not on the floor. Don't want to get crushed.
Yeah.
So it was on this one table with this one kid in my advisory, and he was just chilling on his Chromebook. Then the lizard like got up on his like keyboard and like just took a fat dookie on it.
What color was the Duke?
Brown.
It was brown? Okay.
Yeah. And,
Did it smell like poop?
Yeah, it smelled horrible. Like the aura smelled very
I
bad.
wanted
It
to
spread
smell
across the
Did
room.
it smell like regular poop or?
No, it smelled like 10 times worse.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, big for real. And like Miss Sutton had to get up, like, or my teacher or whatever teacher I have, like had to wipe it off. And it was like a whole thing with the thing.
Well, everything poops.
Oh,
I believe it's a book called Everybody Poops.
Can I say something that happened
Yeah.
2 days ago?
What happened?
No, like 3 days ago. So 3 days ago, I went into the restroom
Yeah.
and I was gonna use the bathroom stall. So I walked in there. I locked the door because I was gonna go pee, and then I walked up to the toilet and I saw this horrendous wet, like this tall poop just sitting there.
Oh my! Sitting out of the water?
Like on the like side of the toilet, and I smelled it. It smelled horrible, and it was so bad. They had to get the cleaners to clean it up.
That's the worst job, cleaning up someone else's poop.
In a
Yeah.
school.
I mean, I
Eventually,
did
it
it
led
as a
into
father.
In a
the.
high school.
Eventually,
especially.
led to the girls' bathroom. People were saying
Oh, was the girls'
it
bathroom?
was in. No, it started in the boys' bathroom. It went into both bathrooms. So like it started right here, and it went into both bathrooms, and it was like this whole area was stinky.
Like somebody pooped in both bathrooms?
Yeah. It
Well-
was that stinky.
I'll tell you, working at a Starbucks for so many years, I've seen some disgusting things in the bathroom. I don't care to share on this show, but bathrooms are a dangerous place. What were you going to say?
Especially in high school bathrooms, like some stuff happens. Like there's been like a trend, like where people like post videos
They sit like.
of
Breaking
these things
things.
called Chromebook durability tests.
Oh, geez. Let's just hear about this.
And what
you
they'll
told me
do
once.
is
Go
that
ahead.
they'll like buy Chromebook insurance or whatever
All right,
it's called.
let's set it up first. So, in Katy, where we live, our school district, this year they decided that all children, even in elementary school, would have Chromebooks that were given to them by the school, so they could do their schoolwork on it. These Chromebooks come with the option to pay. I think it was like
$50
for insurance.
Yeah, for insurance
And-
for a Chromebook that would cost like
It's like a couple,
300.
yeah, and the cases they put on them are durable, but they're still Chromebooks. They open and close. So if you drop one while it's open, it's still gonna break. Anyways, that's what Richard's talking about.
Yeah, so what will happen is they'll like record themselves like just throwing it like really hard at like a bathroom wall. And there are like a bunch of outcomes like only the inside will be damaged, so like it's closed and like it'll look like it's fine, and then you open up to find such a good thing. Like I've heard stories of like a bit of wall breaking from the throws, but the Chromebook's still standing, and yeah, it's pretty weird.
You know, what kids do in bathrooms is pretty weird. Nothing good happens in a
Yeah, the
boys'
only thing that
bathroom.
can match up is maybe the locker rooms, because some stuff happens there. Plus,
the
they have
same
bathrooms
problem.
in the locker rooms. So.
There's two problems. The same problem with bathrooms and locker rooms is that everyone knows there's no cameras. And in the locker rooms, you say there's cameras. I don't know if there can
No,
be.
there are not cameras.
If there's children or anyone
If there's
changing,
cameras in there,
there
they
can't
should
be
get
cameras
sued.
legally. It's a federal law. But so the kids know this, right? Y'all know there's no cameras in there. So that's where fights happen. That's where illegal things happen. That's where problems happen, is in the bathroom.
Yes.
Oh yeah, can
Like,
I say this thing real quick? Mm-hmm. So on YouTube, there's also another trend of people like flooding the whole school, like.
From filling up like the bathroom sink or something, like the
No,
toilet.
so like the toilets, they would fit notebooks and like pencils and like all stuff in there, and then eventually it would lead to the school like getting shut down for like a week.
Well, yeah, if there's a flood, you know.
Yeah, so
Talking to the mic.
it happened. I saw it like on YouTube videos of people just shoving notebooks down there and like putting more
Clogging
and more.
the pipes. That's very
Yeah.
expensive.
And then they flush the toilet like multiple times, and then they start
Yep,
running. And
that'll do it.
Because then it'll start going all pushing up like.
You want to hear what kids did when I was in the toilet when I was a kid?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they had these. They still have them. They're very powerful firecrackers, usually called M60s, M80s, M90s. In essence, you know, like the little black cats that are real small.
Oh.
They're like that times 50. So kids would go into the boys' bathroom. This happened in middle school, elementary, and high school. Or they're called cherry bombs too, or M80s. And they take these powerful firecrackers, they would light it, so they have a lighter at the school, and they would light it and drop it in the toilet and flush it. And it would, as that thing was flushing, it's going down the pipes, and it exploded in the pipes and exploded the pipes internally, causing massive amounts of damage and flooding. I mean, causing tens of thousands of dollars of damage.
Oh.
So I'm glad that stopped.
Whoa.
School shootings seem to have started after that period, because there was no school shootings when I was a kid. None. Not one. The first was Columbine. Lots of fights. Never guns.
A lot of fights. Like as soon as like anybody hears about a fight, like they'll like rush over to the scene, like get out their
Wow.
horrible display of like recording to like put it on their like For You page or something like that.
Everyone loves a good fight.
Yeah, and like there was this one time I had a friend who was like flexing about how he had a girlfriend and like wanted to fight anyone. Then this one
Wait, what is
person,
him having a girlfriend wanting to fight everyone?
He like was flexing, and then like this
Like,
one guy like
he was like, "Look at me."
no, yeah, like just like absolutely like roasting because some people didn't have a girlfriend. So someone did like asked him to like fight him like at 8th period or something like that.
Oh, classic.
And like everybody watched. It was like in front of math class.
Who won?
The kid who asked for the fight.
Okay.
The guy with the girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, not the guy with the girlfriend. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and like all the huzz was there.
What's the huzz?
It's like girls. The girls.
The girls like watching fights too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, at school?
And like specifically, the person who got beat's huzz.
Have y'all ever seen a girl fight?
No.
Yes, I've seen it. It happened.
What happened?
So, at school, at like the beginning of this year, so we were going to recess. So we got to recess. We started playing like some games, like tag and some football, and a little bit of basketball. And then we walk over to the playground equipment, and we saw like girls like grabbing hair, like throwing them, and like.
This might get me in trouble. I'm gonna say it anyways. The best thing about girl fights is they don't really hurt each other. Because usually
Well,
what
you know,
they
you're
do,
just pointing out the obvious. So.
well, they're not as big, they're not as strong, and it's a lot of hair pulling and a lot of scratching.
Yeah, it's like saying
That's why
for
they
the
call it a cat fight.
WNBA. Most players aren't too good in the WNBA.
I still don't know why they don't dunk.
In the
Wish someone
entire
would tell
history
me.
of the WNBA, there have only been 33 recorded dunks.
Oh, there has been a dunk.
And yeah, and like, how about like this
someone
for comparison?
counted.
One season for Derrick Rose, he had like 357 dunks or something like that.
So there has been 33 dunks in women's basketball.
Yeah, and the women's basketball has been out since like the 1990s.
Can you pull up YouTube and type in women dunking basketball? I want to, because if there's a woman that's dunked a basketball, it's got to be on there, right?
Yep.
And they're tall enough and athletic enough. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. It's easier to do a layup sometimes. Sometimes it's better just to bang it home. Feels good to dunk something.
Well, this might not be the NBA, but it is at least like college or high school level.
This one. Oh yeah, look, she. That's a she, right?
Yeah. That's a
Is
dunk
that a
contest.
10-foot goal?
That is.
I'm not sure that's a 10-foot goal. That's a 10-foot goal. All right, so why don't they do that all the time?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Oh, wait.
There was high school girls
Pull up
dunking
the
it.
number one.
Then I would think like Caitlin Clark or.
Oh yeah,
whoever,
Brittany Griner is a tall WNBA player, like 6'2".
She can dunk.
Yeah,
right?
she's had like 3 dunks in her career. That's like, look at this.
That was a chick.
Yeah.
That was with authority. Well, look at that.
Look how smart that girl is. You saw her?
All right, you turn that off. Well, that's really interesting. I mean, I'm taken aback. All right, what's the last segment?
They're mysterious, they're magnetic, and they've got our boys asking all the questions. It's time for Girls, Girls, Girls. Crushes, courage, and conversations. The guys are diving deep into the world of women, one awkward question at a time. Let's talk feelings. Let's talk flirting. Let's talk girls.
Okay. First question, who's your crush, Richard?
I don't have a crush.
I don't believe you.
Believe me.
Say it again. Look me in the eye.
I do not have a crush.
That's terrible.
Neither do
What do
I.
you mean that's
I
terrible?
had so many crushes.
Yeah, I
Who's
don't
your
have
crush?
I don't have a crush.
You don't
And
have a
even-
crush?
I don't have.
And even if I did, as
Bruh, you wouldn't tell me.
Even if I did have a crush, as you tell me,
I had
if
one
you want
last
it
year.
to truly be a secret, then don't tell anyone.
I had
Well,
one last year.
Who
Your
was
words,
your
not
crush?
mine.
Talking to that.
So Richard probably knows it. You know that girl that had curly hair and blonde-ish hair? I had a
What was
crush
her-
on
what
her
was
that
her
whole
name?
year. Her name was Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh?
She had a twin sister.
Like Brett Kavanaugh? That's her. Was her first name was Kavanaugh?
Yep, Kavanaugh.
That's bizarre.
So yeah.
So,
What?
But I don't
Does
like
she
her
still go to
anymore.
your school?
Nope.
Why don't you like her?
Because she looks a little worse now.
Oh, she got uglified, huh? Someone hit her with an
Her
ugly
hair's
stick.
red now.
Oh, you don't like the red hair?
Yeah, I don't like the red
Did you
hair.
let her know?
Yeah.
You told her I
Well,
don't,
actually,
don't
no,
like
I
your
didn't.
hair?
I couldn't.
No.
I don't have her number or anything. I have almost no one's numbers except for some of my friends. Aiden, and what's his name?
Well, I would
Not
think
Alex. And King.
most of your friends probably don't have
And,
phones.
Yeah. So. One of my friends, she's in 5th grade and she hasn't had a phone her whole life.
Well, she's only in 5th grade. You said her whole life.
Yeah, her whole life. And I had one since I was like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I had one a couple of years ago. You just don't have a need for one now. All right, so no crushes. So what's the weirdest thing that you've seen a girl do at school in the last month and thought to yourself, huh?
well, I don't know.
Tell me about girls. What's going on with girls and you? I know you've had a girlfriend before.
I have, but
What was her name?
I don't remember. But
You do.
no, I don't.
What happened?
It was Bella.
No.
Bella. That's
name was
right.
Bella.
Colin, you're
That
snitching.
was
Leave me
Bella.
alone.
And what happened with Bella?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I don't know.
Open up. This is girls,
If you
girls,
wanted to-
girls. We're supposed to be spilling the beans on girls, bro.
Only Bill's.
The only bills that I'll be
I'll tell you,
spilling
I'll spill
are
it.
beans.
I'll spill it. So in 3rd grade,
No.
he had a crush. And
Time out. No.
He had a crush on this girl named Bella.
Yeah.
Dad,
So-
can I mute him?
Go on. No. Go ahead.
So he had a crush on her, and then she found out. So they started dating, but I'm pretty sure they ended up breaking up over something. I don't know, but yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. You dodged a bullet there.
Also, Colin, can you not, bro? You're rage baiting over here, bro. I'm
Bro, we're talking about girls.
gonna mute you, bro. I'm gonna mute both of you.
Yeah, you want
don't
to
do
do
that.
that?
Like at the same time, I'm gonna do a collateral.
No, you can do a wah, wah, wah. We actually have that in the Prego sound bank. Go
Let
ahead.
me see here.
Go ahead, hit it.
Alright, you need to get out, bro. Okay,
So,
Colin,
all right. Hit me with Colin. What's your best line if you're gonna talk to a girl?
yeah, what's your Riz line?
What's with your Riz line?
Are you at the number 10? Because I want to be your 1.
Oh, okay. Is that your 10? Because I want to be what you want. You know what? You had something that you came up with. That's something. Richard, what's your line? Line of the week. Uh-oh. Not to get any
He
girls
doesn't have
that
any
way.
good one. He doesn't have
You're
any.
like, hey, hi.
I don't know.
Hi there.
I don't know any Riz
Just walk up to
lines.
girls and just flex.
He doesn't have any muscles though.
Colin,
Give me
I'll
some muscle.
seriously end you. Like I've done a billion
Okay.
times before.
So,
Outro.
what about this? No. What do girls talk about at school?
They
talk
talk
about
about
makeup most of the
like
time in my
the
class.
local hair pulling at like 7th period, or how much makeup they had to put on
Yeah.
during advisory, like in the bathroom.
Do they put makeup on in the bathroom?
Yeah, probably.
In 5th grade, there was this girl. She came to school with white dots, blush, lipstick, lip gloss, and
Did it look weird?
yeah, she looks weird.
White dots.
So it can look like it has a shine, like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that is weird. Did she get sent home?
No.
So you can wear whatever you want?
Yeah, she was in pre-K.
So wait, girls can cover their faces with like makeup.
Yeah.
But for Halloween, you can't put on makeup.
Yeah, you can.
They can.
That's cool?
Well,
Yeah.
you can have an outfit, but I don't know what the rules are with makeup. I don't have parties like that anymore because the school stopped them.
That is too problematic. I could see
I
that.
hate them for it.
No, those fun parties.
I wanted a ton of candy that day.
They don't allow birthday invitations. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
I went to go. So, Colin, you're having your birthday on May the 3rd. Your birthday's May the 4th. We're celebrating on the
like the
3rd.
schools won't allow you to spread birthday party invitations, and it has to be at their you have to go to their house and give them a personal invitation. But that ain't how
is-
it works.
The most bizarre thing I've ever heard. Do y'all know where this is coming from?
No.
I don't know. Maybe maybe there was this one kid who gave out an invitation at the wrong time at the wrong place, which caused the problem.
Like what?
I have no idea.
What do you think?
No, I don't have any idea either.
Well, it's stupid. It's dumb. You should let kids give out invitation to kids, bruh.
Yeah,
KDISD.
No sense.
Your stupid policies, whatever. All right. Well, what time are we at right now?
An hour and 8 minutes.
Good. Well, don't hit it yet. So this week, please forgive the unprofessionalism of myself. You know, I'm just still sick. My ear really hurts. I think I have an ear infection.
The one viewer.
We have 5. There's 5 subscriptions currently.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's one of each of us. Yeah.
I'm not even subscribed to my own channel.
Well, you should be. Well, from all of us to all of you, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.